Hello friends, today I am going to discuss about titration between weak base versus strong acid. So in this titration we will take a weak base and that will be titrated by using a strong acid. For example, we are having the weak base that is NH4OH or aqueous solution of ammonia. So it will be titrated against strong acid that is HCl, and when both will react then it will form a salt that is NH4Cl plus H2O. So here we will take this NH4OH or aqueous solution of ammonia in the conical flask. We will take this strong acid that is HCl in the burette like this. So here we have taken 0.1 normal NH4OH that is weak acid in the conical flask, and we have taken 0.1 normal HCl means strong acid in the burette. Now coming to the different conditions of this titration. So first condition is that what will be the pH at the starting of the titration. As you can see that we are having NH4OH 0.1 normal in this conical flask. So 0.1 normal NH4OH will give the OH minus ion concentration, and this OH minus ion concentration for this NH4OH will be equal to 1.34 into 10 to the power 3 molar. Now by using this OH minus ion concentration we can calculate the pH value. So first we will calculate the pOH value for this OH minus ion. So pOH is equal to minus log concentration of OH minus ion. So it will be equal to minus log 1.34 into 10 to the power minus 3. When we will solve this minus log 1.34 into 10 to the power minus 3, then it will be equal to 2.8729. Now we have to calculate the pH value. So pH is equal to pKw minus pOH. And as you know, pKw is equal to 14 minus pOH, which is 2.8729. So final pH value will be 11.1271. So at the starting pH of this solution will be 11.1271. Now coming to the second condition. So in this condition, when 0.1 normal HCl is added, so here we will add this 0.1 normal HCl from burette will be added to this conical flask. It will produce the salt which will give common ion effect. So after reaction of NH4OH and HCl in this conical flask, it will give the salt that is NH4Cl. So it will give common ion effect and dissociation of weak base will be further decreased. So dissociation of this weak base which is present in the conical flask will be further decreased like this. So here this NH4OH is a weak electrolyte because it is a weak base, and this NH4Cl is a salt, so it is a strong electrolyte. So in the presence of this strong electrolyte, dissociation of these ions will be further decreased due to this common ion effect, and this reaction goes towards the backward direction. So ultimately concentration of this OH minus ion will be further decreased as per this statement. Now coming to the third condition. So according to this condition, in this titration, pH at the equivalence point will always be less than 7. Means we will get the acidic pH at the end point, because salt NH4Cl and this salt is produced by this reaction, undergoes to the hydrolysis. So this acidic pH will occur due to hydrolysis of this NH4Cl like this. So in this condition, this NH4Cl salt will undergo into hydrolysis, and after hydrolysis it will produce NH4OH plus Cl minus plus H plus, and due to presence of this excess amount of H plus, the pH will be less than 7 or pH will be acidic. So these are different conditions for titration between weak base versus strong acid. Now coming to the formula to calculate pH at the equivalence point, and that formula is pH is equal to half pKw minus half pKb minus half log C. Now let's consider the titration of 50 ml 0.1 normal NH4OH with 0.1 normal HCl. So when we will titrate this NH4OH with HCl, then reaction will be similar like this. So here we have used 50 ml 0.1 normal NH4OH, and to titrate this 50 ml 0.1 normal NH4OH, 50 ml 0.1 normal HCl will be required. So total volume will be 50 plus 50 is equal to 100 ml. Now in this reaction, concentration of NH4OH is 0.1 normal, concentration of this HCl is 0.1 normal, then it will produce 0.1 normal NH4Cl, but this 0.1 normal NH4Cl is for 50 ml, but here total volume is 100 ml, so it will be 0.1 divided by 2, and actual concentration of this salt or NH4Cl after reaction or after equivalence point will be 0.1 divided by 2, so it will be 0.05, and this 0.05 is the value of C, means concentration of the salt. This is salt. Now coming to the pKw. So what is pKw? As you know, Kw is equal to 10 to the power minus 14. So pKw is equal to minus log Kw. So it will be pKw is equal to minus log 10 to the power minus 14. So it will be 14. Now coming to the pKb value. So Kb value for NH4OH is equal to 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 5. So pKb is equal to minus log Kb. So pKb is equal to minus log 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 5. When we will solve this minus log 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 5, then it will be pKb is equal to 4.7447. Now we are having the value of pKw, we are having the value of pKb, and we are having the value of C. So we will put all these values in this equation, and we can calculate pH value. So pH is equal to half pKw, so it will be half into 14 minus half into 4.7447 minus half log C, that is 0.05. So we will solve this equation. So it will be pH is equal to half 14 is equal to 7 minus half 4.7447 is equal to 2.3724 minus half log 0.05 is equal to minus 1.30. So pH is equal to 7 minus 2.3724, so it will be 4.6276. so here minus and minus will be plus, so it will be plus half 1.30 will be 0.65. so final pH is equal to 4.6276 plus 0.65 is equal to 5.2776. so this will be the pH at the equivalence point. Now coming to the titration curve for weak base versus strong acid, so it will be like this. So this is the titration curve for weak acid versus strong base, and here you can see that in y-axis we have taken pH, in x-axis we have taken volume of HCl added. So here this titration curve is starting from 11.127 because it is calculated here. So it will go towards the downward, and we will get the equivalence point at 5.2776, and this is a acidic pH. So in this type of titration we will get the equivalence point at acidic pH. So this is the complete detail about weak base versus strong acid titrations. Thank you.